As far as complicated, hard-to-explain movies go, the Wachowskis' sci-fi actioner The Matrix is one of the most entertaining. It doesn't feel like homework, like Mulholland Drive or 8½. It just feels like a good time at the movies. If you get the chance to watch it on a big screen, don't pass it up. It's a truly different experience than watching it at home. The Matrix is a unique cocktail of different genres, and it pulls them all off spectacularly. It's a science fiction epic that's as profound and thought-provoking as Blade Runner, and a martial arts movie that's as visceral and beautifully choreographed as Enter the Dragon. It plays like a live-action anime. It rips the cyberpunk aesthetic straight from the mind of William Gibson and plasters it across the screen in stunning fashion. The Matrix introduced concepts like the One and the Red Pill into the pop culture lexicon. It innovated a brand new filming technique that was emulated in rip-offs and parodies for years to come. And it made audiences question their own existence with its shockingly plausible premise of a simulated reality. While any old low IQ Lenny can appreciate the high-octane spectacle of the lobby shootout or the gruesome body horror of Neo's sealed-up mouth, it takes a bit more reflection to appreciate the deeper themes and symbolism at play, or even just follow the plot. So here you have a dummy's guide to The Matrix. The Matrix revolves around a computer programmer, bored office drone Thomas Anderson by day, notorious hacker Neo by night, who's shocked to learn that reality as he knows it is a sophisticated simulation created by a race of machines who use human bodies as batteries. A resistance group led by Morpheus unplug Neo and bring him into the real world, which is a futuristic dystopia in ruins, because they believe he's the prophesized The One who will end the war between the humans and the machines. Now, that's a very elaborate setup for a green-tinted kung fu movie, so I'll try to answer any and all questions one might have about the plot. Who created the machines? The machines were created by humans. It's a Terminator situation. Humanity invented a race of robots to make their lives easier, and the robots ended up conquering and enslaving them. There's a message in there that real-life tech companies seem to have missed. Which pill is which? I always get these mixed up, no matter how recently I've seen the film. If Neo takes the blue pill, he'll return to the comforting illusion of the Matrix. If he takes the red pill, he'll learn the truth about the nature of reality and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Naturally, in order for there to be a movie, he takes the red pill. Why did the machines design the Matrix to simulate 1999? It's partly because the movie came out in 1999, so that was the society that contemporary audiences recognized, giving the twist that it's all a simulation, the maximum rug pull effect. But the in-universe reason is that 1999 was the peak of human civilization, because it was right before the advent of AI, which went on to destroy human society. The aspect has proven to be pretty prescient, as 25 years later, AI has permeated every aspect of society, and it's doing just that. Why can't they use mobile phones to get out of the Matrix instead of relying on payphones? This didn't cause much confusion when the film came out, but the question has been raised by younger viewers in recent years. In 1999, you needed a dial-up landline connection to use the internet. Mobiles didn't have internet connection back then, so it's just a matter of connecting to a hard landline. How does the Oracle know everything? The Oracle is a sapient program who is privy to every decision made by every person connected to the Matrix, which gives her what appears to be an ability to see the future.
And don't worry about the vase.
What vase?
That vase.
The Oracle's role in the story has been linked to determinism, the belief that everything that has ever happened and ever will happen is, as Thanos would say, inevitable. But all three movies are deliberately ambiguous about that. Why did Cypher betray his friends? Cypher colludes with the agents and fucks over his own crew. But why? It's pretty simple. Cypher is a selfish bastard who's only looking out for himself. He actually makes a pretty good point when he's making a deal with Agent Smith at a fancy restaurant in the Matrix. As far as Cypher is concerned, if the digital steak in the Matrix looks like steak and tastes like steak, he doesn't care that it's not really real. He's sick of eating gruel and living underground in the real world. He'd rather just embrace the comfortable illusion.
Scott, things aren't as happy as they used to be down here at the unemployment office. Joblessness is no longer just for philosophy majors.
Above all, The Matrix is an exercise in philosophy and existentialism. It explores themes of free will and destiny and the nature of reality. It's a sci-fi reimagining of several classic thought experiments. The notion of a false reality created by malevolent machines is a modernization of Descartes' idea of the evil demon. Descartes imagined that a theoretical malicious spirit was using its godlike powers to create the illusion of the external world. The sky, the earth, colors, shapes and sounds, all just to fuck with us. The same basic concept formed the basis for Hilary Putnam's brain in a vat theory, which is realized literally when Neo wakes up in a jelly pod in the real world. The biggest philosophical influence on The Matrix is Jean Baudrillard's Simulacra and Simulation, which was required reading for the cast and even appears on screen as the book in which Neo hides his cache. Baudrillard actually felt that the movie misunderstood and oversimplified his work, but the core concepts are there. The Matrix is a response to an absurdly commercialized society where facts and reality are filtered through a biased, saturated media landscape. The book describes a map of an empire that became so vast and detailed that it grew to be as big as the empire itself, while the empire fell. Baudrillard suggests that the simulation of the map is what we're living in, while reality degrades to nothing, which The Matrix analogizes by contrasting the crisp, glossy simulation of the Matrix against the real world crumbling into ruin.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Like 2001: A Space Odyssey and Zack Snyder's Justice League, The Matrix is jam-packed with religious symbolism. Neo is one of the most blatant Christ figures in pop culture. He's hailed as the Messiah, just like Jesus, and he's crippled with self-doubt despite being the subject of a prophecy, just like Jesus. Neo waking up in a vat of goo in the real world and pulling himself out of it is akin to a slimy virgin birth. And The Matrix's religious symbolism isn't just confined to Christianity. The film's central debate of reality versus illusion is a key tenet of Buddhism, and Morpheus is named after the Greek god of dreams. The Matrix has even spawned a religion of its own, Matrixism, although it's unclear if followers of the religion take the practice seriously or it's just a glorified fan club. Either way, count me in.
You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind.
Since Lana and Lily Wachowski came out as transgender women, The Matrix has also been recognized as an allegory for transgenderism. It's all about being conditioned to believe you fit into a very binary, fixed world and realizing that your true identity exists outside that constructed binary reality. The red pill that reveals the true nature of the world has been compared to the red estrogen pills that facilitate a trans woman's transition to their true gender identity. Morpheus' explanation that The Matrix creates a feeling that something is off, like a splinter in your mind, has been compared to gender dysphoria. Lily Wachowski has confirmed that the parallels to gender transition were intentional, saying the film presents a closeted perspective of the desire for transformation.
There's a critical eye being cast back on Lana's and my work through the lens of our transness. This is a cool thing because it's an excellent reminder that art is never static.
In the climactic sequence of the film, Neo is stranded in the Matrix and cornered by the agents. With his back against the wall, he finally taps into his full potential as the One and figures out how to bend the Matrix to his will as he stops flying bullets in mid-air. As he effortlessly fends off the agents' attacks, Morpheus, Trinity, and the rest of the crew watch in awe. The One is real, and he's just as glorious as the prophecy promised. But while this is a mind-blowing culmination of the film's action, I think it can partly be blamed for the disappointment of the sequels. Neo's transformation into the One irreversibly changed him from a relatable protagonist with flaws and vulnerability to a walking, talking deus ex machina. It made him ridiculously overpowered in the movies that followed. Still, it's the perfect climax to this story.
I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. A world where anything is possible.
The Matrix ends with one of the most badass needle drops in cinema history. Back in The Matrix, Neo goes to a payphone, calls the machines, and warns them he'll show their prisoners a world where anything is possible. Wake Up by Rage Against the Machine kicks in as Neo hangs up, steps outside the phone booth, and takes flight. Not only is this an awesome rock track to end the movie on, it plays like a call to arms. Wake up from your corporate brainwashing. Wake up from the consumerist nightmare. Wake up from the bullshit. Wake up to reality. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.